Hello and welcome to another episode of the Shaver Ranch Plus Wolves.
Howdy, folks! Did a lot of harvesting today on the Shaver Ranch. Look at what we got here. Got a lot.
Ooh-wee! Look at that big one.
Zucchini.
Blammo!
Don't want them to get too big; they kind of lose their flavor. But hey, it's food.
Yeah.
A lot of it. And a lot of people don't know, or never heard of, or whatever. Kohlrabi.
Boom! That's a big one.
It's like an alien. It's like a I can never remember what it stands for. It's German, but it's like a turnip. But turnips grow in the ground, and this grows above the ground.
Slightly.
And it's really nice. I like it.
Should we go see some of that zucchini bread that Mom made?
Ooh! But first, look, we got pulled up some onions,
Ah, look
and under the onions is a bunch of potatoes.
Mind with the camera's a little shaky. I just got finished cutting up a whole bunch of pallets and I'm shaking.
And these are potatoes that I dug in because I was preparing the soil for something else. And I found more. These are turnips. And what I'm doing here is, oh, look at that. I saved this granddaddy.
Boom!
But what I'm doing is, I
Explain Granddaddy a little?
I am cutting the greens off. I'm going to store them in straw, cover them up, put them in the cool, dark basement.
Oh, yeah.
And people say they could last up to 6 months like that.
Wow.
We shall see. So that's kind of what I'm doing there.
Cool.
And there's a ranger.
Oh, tripping on stuff.
Yeah, you're backing up.
That's what I just did. Cut up. That's a firewood pallet stuff,
Yeah.
and I saved more.
Saved the good wood, and we burned the bad wood.
That mullein is getting pretty big, or mullein, or...
Mommy bought a couple of books that tell all about how to make tinctures and
Oh yeah.
whatever
very
you call all
detailed.
those things, and what the plants are good for. And yeah, very medicinal. Love it. Here's the
Dog's peeing on my
dog's
boot.
peeing on the show. So beans and corn in the middle. One of my corn is flopped down. I don't know if an animal got in there or what. Don't appreciate that, animals.
Hi, Smokey.
Yeah. So obviously these are getting really tall. I'm gonna probably tomorrow, because it's getting late today, take this off and put some poles up for the beans, because they're pole beans. Once again, we're still waiting for the carrots to drop their seeds.
They're starting to look pretty
Getting
ready.
close.
They look fuzzy almost, if it would ever focus.
Getting
Let's see if it could focus.
close.
Nope, it ain't
I
gonna
had
focus.
no idea these were gonna last this long. I
The
thought
whole season, practically.
they would seed and I'd be done and pull them out, but the strawberries are still doing fine under there.
Yep.
My experimental seeds that I saved, turnip seeds that I saved and planted, growing nicely. And this was a lot fuller, but I took a bunch of them out, pulled them up by the roots, and I'll show you where I planted them, and they're doing fine so far.
And mint.
Oh, it smells good.
Yep.
And the catnip that's going everywhere.
Catnip.
The bees love them though. I love to support the bees.
Yep.
This is the one that was stuck in the.
That looks different.
Well, the seeds rolled down, got
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
soil.
It looks different, though. It's strange.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Huh.
I don't know.
Very interesting.
And this is kohlrabi.
Backing up.
I had a little kohlrabi seed pod, and I'm trying just like I did with the turnips, and they're sprouting.
They're
coming
popping
up.
She's a regular on the Shaver Ranch. Turbo.
Step on Ranger then.
Yep, I see that.
So here's a bunch. This is what I trimmed out of the way last weekend. This is what I trimmed out of the way today, except for the stuff that we gave to the cats.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, it's a
Whoa.
little
I
bit-
almost bit the dust there.
a little bit more thinned out with all the catnip gone. Not all of it. And I went down in here, and some of my
Good reads.
turnips are just still growing. They're not ready yet.
Wow.
I got collard greens and cabbages stuffed in here. But yeah,
The berries are exploding.
we are eating a lot of berries. Sunflowers, that sunflower there just looks like it's dying. I don't know why.
Wow. Interesting.
They're all facing away from us.
Oh.
If you look over here, look at the beautiful sunflower. Yeah, more berries. Berries are going crazy.
Very nice. Haha.
We had a wonderful downpour yesterday that just
Yeah.
watered everything. I love it. These nice beans coming up, but
Apple
the
beans.
whole fence should be covered in beans. I don't know why they're not. Now, one thing is, I read today, and I should have known it by now, you shouldn't plant beans in the same place. Hi, Bumblebee. shouldn't plant them in the same place over and over again.
Just like the
Crop
potatoes.
rotation, right. Well, I have been shifting year to year back and forth, but it said within 3 years. I'm like, uh-oh.
Within 3 years.
This is, I think, the 4th year we planted,
Yeah.
and I've skipped years, but they're in the same
It's just
place.
2 years, yep.
Yeah. So I might have to
Depleted the nutritional value of the soil
Like,
for beans.
growing on the fence because it's a perfect
Mhm.
thing for the trellis. Like, look at the tomatoes. I want to call them potatoes. They're going crazy.
Mom just picks them right off the
Yep.
vine and
She picked the
eats
first
them.
2. They were cherry tomatoes. They were small.
Cherry tomatoes, yep.
I really wish, there's one fell, but there's one down there almost ready.
Yep. I know what you're gonna say.
I wish I liked tomatoes.
I wish
Really,
I
really.
did as well, but I just can't stand them as much as I try.
This
I
is,
just,
yeah, I know. Now we like salsa
Yeah.
or tomato paste or
Or
whatever.
ketchup.
Yeah. Yeah, those are still really crowded, but you know what? They're crowded, but they're still growing fine. And this is where I took a bunch of them today.
There's some kind of wasp in there, if I could see it. Hey, it's just in there. I think he's eating bugs, you know what?
That's
Hey,
what they do.
hey, if the wasp is gonna eat the bugs, I'll let him live.
But still, we got a lot of turnips coming in.
You got a bug on me? I got bugs everywhere.
More kohlrabi, and this little tomato plant was growing in the potatoes over here. And we rescued it and stuck it in there. They probably won't have time to do anything. This is where the potatoes were.
Look at that little sign you got there.
Yeah. So what I did was heirloom. I put an H here because that means I can save the seeds.
Nice.
Yeah. And I put cantaloupe, a little late for cantaloupe, but anyway, put cantaloupe along the edges so the vines can grow out.
All right.
Planted carrots in here because, as you know, did you see any carrots that we just looked at? Because they're all buried.
Yeah.
And I also put sunflowers along these posts so they can grow up and I can tie them so they stay up.
Nice.
We took all those zucchini out of here. So
Wow.
they're just growing like crazy, and the corn is still struggling to try to get through. We're just not going to have a lot of corn this year.
No.
That's all there is to it. Oh, look at the good baby cat.
We're
He follows me everywhere. He's my baby.
at 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, that darn sun.
Hi, baby cat.
Hi, Ranger. Hi, Ranger.
So those seeds I experimented with and put in that little pot, and I had to thin them, pulled them out by the roots, and I thought, oh man, I'm probably not going to live. There they are. All those were in that little tiny pot.
Wow, look at there.
Those are the seeds that I grew, and I picked, and I saved, and I experimented to make sure that they were working, and there they are.
They're a little droopy, but they're alive.
Yeah, they were more droopy last week. I think about 2 weeks ago was when I planted them.
Wow.
This is exactly the same as that other box. Carrots, heirloom carrots, cantaloupes around the sides.
Wow.
And I gotta cover this.
Sunflower on the edges?
No, I didn't
corners?
put sunflowers because sunflowers, the very name says they need sun.
Yeah.
This does get sun, but not as much as
Not very much.
over there. So,
Ah,
asparagus,
boom.
asparagus still growing, squash still going really well. We took a few from here, the yellow squash.
Oh, yeah.
Summer squash.
In fact, I
Took
see some
here.
right there.
Yeah, it was just not quite ready enough for us.
Yep.
Rutabagas, growing like crazy.
Ooh.
We've never grown them before.
That should be interesting.
Yeah. And onions.
What's going on with the onions here? I
Mommy.
saw over there in the other area that they're drooping a little.
Yeah, they're about ready to go. Mommy picked those onions. Oh, there's a cat in the seeds. Get out.
Uh-oh.
Get out. Get out.
Shadow!
Go. Move.
Move!
Move.
Out of there.
Thank
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, Mommy got the onions that we picked today out of the other one by the
Where
tomatoes.
Shadow just was.
Yeah. But
Ooh, that's a good sign. Look at our ladybug
Oh,
there.
yeah.
A couple of ladybugs.
what's weird about these is, I can't even read what that says, but whatever it is, these little seedlings have been exactly the same for like 3
They're
weeks.
cantaloupe.
Well, they're just not doing anything. They're alive, but they're just sitting there.
Huh.
So something's wrong.
What's in that rocky soil that we got
Yeah.
from that one place?
That's the worst soil that we've gotten.
Eh.
And these are coming in slowly but surely.
If anyone who's wondering, our chickens are doing well. They should start laying here soon.
Oh, it should be soon.
And it's a good thing because our old chickens are starting to not lay, so
Yeah.
Oh well.
They are, but they're just slowing down.
Yeah, slowing down.
I was just thinking a few minutes ago, I can't remember the name of this breed. I know it, but at the moment I just can't come up with it. My mind has gone blank.
How you doing, Snowball?
Sure.
He's ignoring me.
We mowed today, which is good.
Yeah. We gotta clean the place up for a Shaver Ranch.
So, that's where she got those onions.
Oh yeah, right there.
So
Onward.
Just, briefly, not a whole lot going on over here. Just the last video,
Oh, Shadow just went by at 100 miles per hour.
the deer hadn't come and eaten, so I had to put this ugly yellow stuff up. But got to do what you got to do.
I should have followed her. She went halfway up that tree and then bounced off like the Matrix or something.
These, obviously. Oh, it looks like the deer may have chopped on them.
Deer
But
getting to them.
look at them, they're almost done anyway. So last year, nothing happened in these cans. I dump them out and nothing. But this year, I'm hoping that there's something. Because last year was so hot and dry. Same with these potatoes that I didn't even plant these. This is a sunflower, I need to just tie it up.
Tie it up. How do they survive in the wild?
I don't know. Just a random potato that's ready to go and more rutabagas.
Cool.
As usual, this is where we end up.
That's right. Just spent the last little bit there. That pile, that empty spot, is where a big pile of pallets was. Alrighty.
Big pile of pallets.
Big pile of pallets.
Yeah,
Alrighty. Well, if you like this, please like and subscribe for more. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below.
Thanks for watching.
Good day.